Hello everyone, welcome to another cast by the SC Chronicles. Truth here with
RB3K.
So as we saw earlier, we have Viral Rush and Weapon X, both Protoss players advancing to the semifinals. So here we are in our next series between a more well-known opponent, a more well-known player, Drewbie
versus SCanemone.
So we'll go with SC as the blue Protoss spawning in the 9 o'clock position, with Drewbie spawning as the green Terran on the 3 o'clock on Lost Temple.
Alright, this is on Lost Temple, a map's name that I always keep forgetting. Anyways, we do know Drewbie. He is a pretty well-known player. There's been a couple of replays of him playing against some really big names. So
yeah, so we all know Drewbie is good friends with Idra and, you know, good friends with Sai.
Yeah, exactly. They're really...
you can sense the sarcasm on that one.
I sensed it. I just wanted to laugh. I'm like, okay, I wanted to be serious. Serious casting mode right now. So this is another game from the quarterfinals of the L2 SC launch LAN that happened right here in Vancouver. We're probably saying this about a million times if you're watching all the games at once, but that doesn't matter because I don't care. Anyway, so we do have some basic stuff going on right now. Nothing too fancy.
Yeah, so we just, keep plugging them because their website's pretty awesome. They show us a lot of Canadian content, especially in the StarCraft community, or just, solely on the StarCraft community, really. And we do have our first probe coming out for SC here.
SC is sending out his scouting probe right now, so he's going to be able to scout this out right after seeing this seeing this map base on this map, and he'll be able to find Drewbie that much quicker, unless he decides to go cross and then go here, but that'd be weird.
Yeah, so he had 50-50 odds of going the wrong way, and you did go that way. So as long as he doesn't cross, he's good to go.
He's good to go. Anyways, Drewbie did send out his own scouting SCV right now, and he's gonna probably find SC a little bit later than SC does find him.
So yeah, we do have gateway coming down, gas, and another pylon. Pretty standard play right now, and it all really rests on what Drewbie wants to do, because the Terran players usually dictate what you have to do to counter. If he goes mech, you gotta get some Immortals out. If he goes, MM, you need to get High Templars out.
Yeah, exactly. SC getting 3 probes onto gas very, very quickly. Does go for the Cybernetic Score instead of the second gateway, which is a very smart play against a Terran player, because you need that that Stalker against the ranged units of a Terran player.
Yeah, I hate to lose to a Reaper Rush, especially in a tournament play. It just seems embarrassing to just lose to early Reapers. And we do have the Orbital Command starting up. 1 gas for Drewbie. Basically now, if we see him go on a second gas, he's probably gonna go mech, or he'll just stick with factory play barracks play with 1 gas.
Yeah, we'll see. Well, with 1 gas, he can easily pump up Marines and Marauders.
So first barracks has finished the tech lab, and a Marauder with concussive shells is being trained out.
There we go. Watching the game's production tab while I talk, eh? Anyways, SC does say 1-0. I'm guessing that's because this Zealot does get 1 kill and does kill an SCV.
Yeah, so Drewbie does lose that scouting SCV to a Zealot, which is kind of odd because, the SCV should be able to outrun the Zealot, but maybe he lost control a little bit as Drewbie is moving out with his Marauder and Marine right now into the center.
Where's the Marine?
It's up ahead.
Is it? Okay, it's already there. The Marine is already there. That doesn't like a watchtower.
So yeah, we do have Drewbie putting down more barracks and more supply depots. It looks like he has 2 more barracks on the way, and we'll see. He'll probably put a reactor on one and tech lab on the other, and just start pumping out Marines and Marauders and slowly teching to medevacs.
Yeah, exactly. There's 1 Zealot coming to the zone like a watchtower, getting shot at by this Marauder and this Marine, trying to run away, but those concussive shells are not allowing it to.
Yeah, and not having that Stalker with that Zealot really cost him that initial Zealot. He can't really run away from that slowing effect of those Marauders. He needs to move his Stalkers back to the high ground and hold a defensive position. As Drewbie just points out that he took out a Zealot and a Probe, so he's up on the kill count 2-1.
Oh, SC's probably regretting saying 1-0. But anyways, SC does throw down a 3rd gateway now. Probably going to either throw down a robotics facility to get some Immortals out against these Marauders, because Immortals do really well against Marauders.
Yeah, we do have stim packs on the way for Drewbie. He has a reactor coming up and a tech lab on those barracks, another gas going up, so he probably will slowly tech up to factory play. I actually would like to see the Protoss player put down Twilight Council and start getting some charge lots or High Templars, because he actually hasn't really seen Drewbie's base, but he can probably assume that he's going to face MMM, and you're going to need some High Templars really badly.
Yeah, really, really bad. High Templars with Storm are just ruthless against an MMM ball, because they can just rip through their HP that easily.
Zealots without charge aren't going to be the best choice right now. He is moving out with Zealots, 4 Zealots and 2 Stalkers, taking control of his Zelnaga Watchtower, and it looks like he's starting to move towards Drewbie's base, and the pathing of StarCraft has separated these Zealots, and with the vision of Drewbie's Zelnaga Watchtower, he does notice it, and it's starting to pick off those Stalkers before the Zealots can really get in there and slow him down. with those stalkers going down, he can really kite down all those zealots, and he does lose control a little bit and does lose 2 stalkers.
2 stalkers were died basically in vain. There's 2 zealots that were sitting here that didn't do anything, and they're running away now, getting some stalkers to come in and help reinforce. SC might be able to fend this push off quite easily
Drewbie
now.
might want to push back now and run away because these zealots with stalker fire can't really fare too well, especially with the zealots that close to them, and the zealots do cut down these marauders like cheese.
Okay, and that one is, yeah, it's still twitching.
Yeah, SC actually put down a really weird proxy pylon. He put it at the bottom of his base when he could put it in his base on the high ground and still warp down there, but you know, he's the pro in this, I guess.
He's the one in the tournament, not us. Anyways, SC does bring his units up to this offensive Zenlaga watchtower, sees there's no units, and probably gonna walk over here to see whether or not if Drewbie does go for what does he go for? An expansion, and Travis Chambers.
Tough view, so we'll just go on a busy real quick right here. And it does look like SC decided to get his natural right now as Drewbie put down a defensive bunker, upgrading combat shields and getting his factory up. So he's probably trying to get those medevacs out before he pushes out. What riot shields and stim packs already researched, he can really have a nice push with his MM ball.
Yeah, exactly. Just after this factory finishes, starting a starport would be very, very smart. Get some medvacs out, and when he does stim these units, he will be able to have full HP and face this head on.
Yeah, a Robo Bay coming down for SE. Probably wants to get an Immortal out or even Observer just to see what's going on. And he is grabbing an expansion. Now this next push by Drewbie will probably make or break SE right here. If he can hold his ground with one expansion on the turn player, he can push out with a massive army and take the game. But really his defense is going to have to hold against this inevitable push. A reactor going down on that factory, a Stargate on its way, and an engineering bay for those +1s right there.
Alright, very, very good stuff from Drewbie. Drewbie staying up on his macro, getting everything that he needs to get to make his army that much more potent against this. He does have them on the high ground on this ledge right here, so if SC does decide to poke in or push in like the Zealot does.
Yeah, the Zealot run in to see if there's any expansion going down and will lose his life for it as the Drewbie sends out a scouting SCV to see what's going on. And he's probably going to hug his base and try to, you know, wrap his way around to see how much intel he can get.
Yeah, exactly. I'm probably going to look around to see if there's any kind of expansions, either at the gold or even this natural right now. SC being pretty good with his units. He's just constantly spawning more and more units in. Yeah, he's just finished that cycle.
Yeah.
He should have another
+1 weapons coming in for Drewbie, and Immortal being pumped out for SC. Drewbie does have his starport done, and he isn't pumping out medvacs just yet, but we will probably see some medvacs coming out. He is supply blocked slightly right now. He is getting that supply depot up, and once that supply depot
finishes, those medvacs will start.
Yeah, he's probably going to push out once those medvacs come out, and you know this push of MM is really dangerous against Protoss right now. He doesn't have high Templars. He has one Immortal, but against those Marines, they can really cut down the shield, and he's getting a Twilight Council now, but he needs Zealot legs or even Storm right now, because this push might be devastating.
Yeah, this push might be a game breaker right now, because there's no Storm, no Colossus, nothing to actually cut through these units very, very quickly, because this ball of units will be able to do some really nice damage.
So here we go with the MM coming in, stimming up, picking off those Zealots that run in, slowly kiting down as many Stalkers as can, focus firing against the Immortal, trying to pick them up. Clutch force field, stopping those Marauders from retreating, getting some nice shots off and picking up 2 Marauders, and he needs to fall back and just hide in his base because he is at the advantage of the expansion count.
Yeah, exactly. If anything, SC should move back right now and just sit back with his advantage and start pumping out more units, because Drewbie is just starting his command center right now for his expansion.
Yeah, medvacs are out, +1 is on the way, it hasn't completed yet. Units stimming up again, target firing, Zealots stuck in the back, not going to be helpful at all at tanking the damage. Stalkers being picked off, the Immortal being targeted down. This does not look good for SC. SC might have wanted to stay back and just kept his base and just macroed up a bigger army. He doesn't look like he's going to lose this battle right now.
Yeah, this battle, it seems a little bit close, but because the Marines are such high damage dealers, they are able to clean this up very easily, as Medvac kept them alive quite nicely.
Yeah, the expansion coming up for Drewbie, and right now we do have a pause in SC's production. He has 2 Zealots on the way. He might be a little bit stunned that he lost everything and is devastated right now.
Yeah, he is chrono boasting these warp gates, so he's probably trying to get as many units out as possible right now.
He has a lot of minerals right now. If he gets Zealot charge and starts pumping out tons and tons of Zealots, he can actually probably be pretty defensive with that army.
Yeah, exactly. He does have the gas and minerals to start Zealot charge, so start that charge, man.
Or get high Templars right now, because he isn't putting down Templar Archive just yet. He's trying to regain his army, putting down 3 more gateways. A forge is on the way, but Drewbie's +1 task finished, and we have 2 dropships floating in for Drewbie and one dropship up north or something up north that just kind
There's
of...
another dropship with a couple units in it, but I think this one might be the one that does a lot more damage because there's a lot more units in here. He does drop right into the base. SC moves into SCV's away, and he's sniping down this Nexus right now.
Yeah, he's stimming up. He could take out the Nexus and the Twilight Council and probably run away and, you know, really put back the SC as he's bringing in his probe desperately to try to stop it. The Nexus goes down. All units back into the dropship as the northern dropship has made its way around, and he's going to drop back here. This two-pronged attack. SC does notice and sends his probes to attack. There's only a few Marines in there, and they probably will kill a few probes, but will die at the end of the day.
Yeah, unless he does pick him up. He does pick him up, so he's probably a good option would be to put him up onto this high ground like he is doing, and just pick away at this and just annoy the hell out of SC. These two dropships right here actually didn't lose any units, and this dropship just took a couple pot shots, but more than anything, this can be easily repaired.
Yeah, that's some hero Marines right in there, and he does have charge being researched, but I think the dropship is swooping back around for round 2, and he needs to chrono boost charge out, but only having one Nexus, he probably doesn't have much chrono boost energy left.
Yeah, Drewbie does send in 2 Marines in, and probably to take out these pylons, but the Zealots were warped in. The great thing about Warp Gate Tech, you can warp in anywhere.
Drewbie dropping off in SC's base right now is target firing that Twilight Council. Charge isn't nearly complete yet, and he will lose it, and out. Not having charge reaches against MM and being behind on the tech. Not having high Templars by now, and, you know, being down one base isn't a good position to be in right now.
Not at all right now. This base was almost mined out, but even still, having that base as an income would have been very, very helpful.
And the chrono boost.
And the chrono boost, yeah, that's true. Drewbie doing an excellent job with his medvacs, being able to do a lot of damage. These Marines up here did enough damage to annoy the hell out of SC enough that he sent in an observer up there.
Yeah, he needs to get vision up there. If tanks do land up there, they can completely shut down that base, and he'll have no mining bases if tanks do land up there. So he needs to make sure he gets control and vision up there.
Yeah, exactly. All these Zealots walking in single file into this army. Are they going to be able to do any damage? I don't think so.
Yeah, without Zealot charge, he doesn't need to really kite these down, and yeah, he sleeps to victory right there.
ZZ's out of the game, whatever the hell that means. Drewbie handily takes this game right now. Nice use of his Marine Marauder Ball against SC here. SC, if he got that Zealot charge a little bit earlier, he might have been able to stay in the game that much longer.
Or even Storm. I think when he chased out after he won that small battle, he should have just macroed hard, made a big army, and just destroyed Drewbie. But he decided to chase out, and he did lose his army, and that kind of cost him.
Yeah, that chase really did cost him. Anyways, Drewbie is up 1-0 in this quarterfinals match, and we are going to move on to the next game right now.